It's Campbell hosting Halls tonight. The 50th season of Cougar football begins tonight, and the Mark Pemberton era also begins. Kickoff here in just a bit, but first, Coach Mark Pemberton, welcome to Campbell County.
Well, we're excited to be here and excited to get the season started, and I've been really proud of our kids thus far, how hard they've worked to get to this point, and hopefully we can put it on the field tonight.
Coach, we're glad you're here. We hope we've welcomed you properly, but nonetheless, you are here. And I was thinking earlier before we got together here about, I think we're getting the best of Mark Pemberton. This is kind of a culmination of your career, all those years of experience in coaching and playing football. You brought him right here to Campbell County.
Well, I've always sort of had my eye on Campbell County for a long time, and and the opportunity came up again, and I thought it might be the last chance maybe to get it done. So it worked out. We're excited to be here. My family's excited about living here. We've moved in and settled in, and we just want to get this football season started. It's been a long road since February, getting things in order, and our kids have responded to us, and they've gotten better as we've gone. So, and their work ethic's improved. So let's see what happens tonight.
Well, Coach, it's been fun watching your team progress at the practices and such. You have a plan, you work the plan, as Coach Bryant used to say, and explain your plan just a bit to us, as much as you can.
Well, we're a run-oriented team. We're going to try to control the clock. We're going to try to play great defense and limit the other team's possessions with our ball control on offense. So if we can limit people to 6-7 possessions a game, the other team, then we feel like we got a heck of a chance to win ball games. So with what we do, and it's worked over the years many times. So that's the game plan going in every week. Be good in the special teams. Don't give up any big plays. Play great defense, and control the clock offensively.
Bottom line, this is power of football, and I guess this begins in the weight room for you.
It does, and we're really looking forward to getting our weight room on par with where it needs to be, and the money's been allocated towards it, and I think we're going to put $300,000 into our weight room, and it's going to be state of the art when we get finished with it. And right now it's not what it needs to be, but the community's made a commitment to get it done right, and our kids, I think, will be shocked when it's finished.
The progression from February to August, it's been dramatic, I would think.
It has. When I first got here, we didn't have many in the weight room in the fifth period class, and we sort of tried to build the roster as we've gone. We're around 53 kids right now, I think. Very similar to the way we were at Ray County when I first got there. The first year we had 52, and the next year we went to 110. Now we had success. We had success in that first year, but it paid off, and we got more kids into the program the second year, and that's sort of the process that we want to happen here. Hopefully we can win a lot of ball games this year, have success, and build the program from there. Success helps build it a lot quicker.
Coach, take us through your team. Let's start with your offense. Quarterback Luke Lindsay coming over from wide receiver to quarterback. Share with us some thoughts about your offense, if you would.
Well, Luke's done a great job making the transition. He's a very intelligent kid. It didn't take him but 3 or 4 days to understand how to do things and the way we were coaching him to do it, and he's picked it up really well. He knows the system. He knows what we're doing, and very impressed with how much football knowledge he has and how he improved as practices went on.
Your running backs, you talked earlier this season, or in the preseason at least, about your running backs. You have some strength and some speed there.
We do. Gavin Owens is one of our, he's a returning guy that rushed for a lot of yards here last year. I think he's put on some muscle over the winter, and I think he's about 205, 210 right now. He's going to have a great year. He's got to stay healthy. If he stays healthy, he'll have a great year. We got Keegan Cowan in the backfield also. He's playing fullback for us, another running back that played a lot last year for him. I think he's going to have a tremendous year. He's going to have to turn into a little bit more of a blocker out of that fullback spot, but the fullback does carry it a bunch also. And then we've got Idols at left wing that he's plugged in and done a good job. All these guys are going to have to be good blockers. I mean, they all block for each other, so we expect everybody on the team to block. Sometimes the quarterbacks too, but I think Idols will step in there and do a great job for us too. So really like the first group that we've got, and we've got some guys in that second group that I think can plug in and give those guys breathers, because all of them are going to play both ways. So we got rotations that we're going to use during the course of the ball game, where we'll bring in some more running backs. We'll bring in some other kids in defensively to give some breathers. So we're going to try to have rotations within the course of the ball game.
Defensively, Coach, where does it begin for you there?
Well, we're a 3-4. We're a 3-4 defense, what we've run traditionally since I started back in '86. So we've always been a 3-4 defense, run some stack out of it, but mainly a read and react football team. Bend but don't break. Sometimes if we can hold people to 14 points a game, usually we're going to win the ball game. And that's sort of a goal. Goal is to go 0, but if you can hold them to 14 a game, you're going to win a lot of ball games.
On your special teams, kicking, punting, returning?
Got our kicker back, Ryland Sanders. Yeah, Ryland Sanders, and have Nathan Massengale get back as punter. Nathan's been killing it in practice with his punts, and Ryland has improved tremendously. His kickoffs are getting down inside the 5, so it's going to be a big boost to have a solid kicking game.
Well, Coach, you've been studying Halls here for probably the better part of 2 weeks. What are you expecting from Halls tonight? Well,
Halls traditionally is a physical football team. They always have been. They're a spread offense. They're going to try to spread it out a little bit and run it. They got a quarterback that's mobile. Got some good receivers that they throw the football to. Typical spread team, but they do want to run it also. I think they lost most of their linemen from last year. Got all their skill guys back. So they may try to spread us a little more and try to get the ball to their kids out in the open, the skill guys.
Does it matter whether you receive or kick off to start a game?
I like to defer. And play defense first. That way we get it coming out of the half. Get the ball coming out of the half, because a little bit better where you're at, when you step on the field in the second half. So usually if we win the toss, we'll defer.
Coach, we wish you well tonight. Campbell and Hall's here.
Excited. Get out here, folks, and support these kids. They deserve it.
Coach, have fun. We'll see you after the game.
Thank you, guys.
Coach Mark Pemberton of the Cougars ready to kick off with Halls here in just a moment on the WLAF Tires Shop Sports Network.